Even though dry ice is really cold, you can easily hold a small piece of it in your hand without it hurting, as long as you keep it moving in your hands. When you do this, you'll notice where it gets its name. It's very dry, not a hint of liquid. This is because atmospheric pressure is too low. If we want it to turn into a liquid, we have to raise the pressure. Right when the pressure hits about 5 atmospheres, then the dry ice will begin to melt into a liquid. Okay, in order to see what's going on, I'm going to be blowing dry air on this vial. This will keep the condensation from forming on the vial and blocking what we're trying to see. Let me remind you that this is really dangerous. Don't try this at home. I'm wearing full protective gear in a controlled environment to do this. So you can see that as the pressure rises, the dry ice just melts into a liquid. That's so cool. It just resembles normal ice melting at this point. And we're left with a vial of liquid CO2. But now if I release the pressure, the liquid will quickly freeze again, because when you release a pressurized gas, it gets colder. So the liquid quickly turns to a solid again because it gets colder when I release the pressure. But then if I pressurize it again by tightening the vise, it'll melt into a liquid again. Now here's the danger. Once the dry ice is melted, this vial won't just stop pressurizing to 5 atmospheres. If I let it keep pressurizing and it had the strength, it would go well beyond that. It would get up to around 60 atmospheres. Now this vial can't contain that pressure, so it'll inevitably explode. Whoa.